Hello, it's Debbie again. I'm back with my tutorial on the baby hat. Got it inside out here. So I'm hoping that y'all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Maybe comment below and let me know how your Thanksgiving was and what you ate. Maybe we had roast and mashed potatoes and mac and cheese and rolls, and then we had pumpkin pie and chocolate cake. We also had green bean casserole. So we had a wonderful time. And then Friday, my daughter said, let's go to the zoo. So we got all the grandkids together, and it was me and the four grandkids, my daughter, my one daughter, and her husband, and then my husband. And we all had a wonderful day. Um, Started out a little rocky. I packed up the formula in the bowls and then forgot that on the counter, so we had to stop somewhere and buy formula. But after we got that situated, we had a really great day. But anyway, so back to the tutorial on this hat. If you remember last time we were together on the last video, so we were going to do 5 rows. One was a regular double crochet, and then we did the front post double crochet, regular double crochet, front post double crochet, regular double crochet. Now we're on this row right here, and this is the first row of the decrease. So we're going to start decreasing the hat so that it closes up and makes this top closed in to make the actual form the top of the hat. So what I did here, and I will show you in a minute, is I did, let me see if you can see it better, if you can see it at all on the camera. We did, I just saw it, now where, how do I find it? Okay, so I did one regular double crochet, front post double crochet, one front post double crochet, and then right here, if you can tell that we did 2 together. So, and we're going to do 2 rows of this. So you're going to do, and I'll show you in a minute, a regular front post, a regular front post, and then we're going to do 2 stitches together. And what that does is decreases your number of stitches at the top. And that way you're closing in on the hat. You're decreasing your number of stitches, which is going to close your hat in. So let's get started on that. So we did our 5 rows here, and I'm here. So you're going to do your chain 3 to bring your height up. And then we're going to do, let me get my yarn right. Okay, we're going to do a regular front post double crochet. So right in here, we're going to front post and do that as a regular front post. And we're going to do 2 of those. So another second regular front post. Now this is where we start the decrease stitch. So you're going to yarn over, and you're going to go around the post just like you were doing in the regular front post, and then you're going to yarn over and you're going to go through 2, and then you're going to have 2 loops left on your hook. Now from there you're going to yarn over, and instead of finishing the stitch you're going to go through the next front post. So you're going to go through that post and do a second, you're doing like 2 stitches in one to do the decrease. And you're going to go through the first 2 loops, and then you're going to have 3 loops left on your hook. And from there you're going to go yarn over, and you're going to go through all 3. And as you can see, it pulls those 2 stitches together, and it makes, up here you got 1, 2, 3. So it combines those 2 stitches together so you have less stitches up here. And so you're going to do that again, the 2 regular. So you're going to do a front post, double crochet, a second one. So you do 2 regular front post double crochets. I'm trying to go slow so you can see. And then we're going to go do those 2 front posts together. So yarn over and go through, and go through 2 loops. You know, 2 loops left on your hook. And then you're going to yarn over and go through that next post. And then you're going to have 3 loops left on your hook. And then you're going to go through all 3. So we're going to do that all the way around. And for the hat, I did that twice. I did this row, like these kinds of stitches twice. The 2 regular, but the rest of them I did in regular double crochets. No, this is the last row we're going to do front post double crochet. So we're going to go through and yarn over and come through, yarn over and come through 2, and you're going to leave these 2 loops on your hook, and you're going to start your next stitch. Just trying to go slow, trying to explain it slowly so you can understand that you're going to have the 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and go through all 3. And then you're going to do 2 regular front post double crochets. 2. And then the next stitch is going to be 2 together. So yarn over, go through the post, come yarn over and come through, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, and then go to the next front post and go through, and then you're going to yarn over and go through 2. You're going to have 3 loops left on your hook, and then you're going to, and as you can see, it's making the hole smaller. It's making less stitches, and it's making the hole smaller. I try and explain it really slow. I try and do it really slow so that you can understand, because, you know, some people who are really been crocheting a long time, you know, they go through it a little faster. So that was my 2 regular front posts, and here's the decrease stitch. So yarn over, go through that post, come out, yarn over, go through 2. You got 2 left, so you're going to start your next stitch. Yarn over, go through that post, go yarn over, come back. Yarn over, go through 2. You're going to have 3 left. And you yarn over and go through all 3. And then you do your regular. Get me some more yarn here. And go through, do your regular front post double crochets. Then you're going to go through that second one. Okay, and then we're doing 2 together. Yarn over, go through 2. You have 2 loops left on your hook. Yarn over and go through that post. Come through, and go through all 3. So we're going to do that all the way around, and then I'm going to show you how I did the next row. And the next row is exactly the same as this one, except it's regular double crochets, not the front post. So that's why I'm trying to get to the end of this row real quick. Okay, let me show you that decrease one more time. So you're going to go through, yarn over, come through, yarn over, come through 2 loops left on your hook. You're going to yarn over and go behind that post, yarn over, come through, yarn over, come through 2, and yarn over and go through all 3. So we're almost to the end here. Let me do this real quick. Like I said, this is a smaller version of the hat. I didn't want another hat, didn't need another hat, so I just kind of made a small version of it. So probably not going to come out exactly like you would at the regular hat, but it's just to show. And this is our last decrease. So, okay. So here we are back at the beginning. This is the beginning of our work. So we're going to slip stitch to join. This together. So see, that kind of makes it closed in right there. and then we're going to chain 3. I actually think we chained 2. Sorry. So we chain 2. All right. Now this is where we're going to start just doing the regular double crochets. So this is in that chain. So we're going to do it in this first stitch. We're going to do a regular double crochet. We're going to do 2 of those. 2. And then we're going to do a decrease stitch. So you're going to yarn over, and instead of going around the post, because we're doing regular double crochets, we're just going to go right in there, and then we're going to have 2 loops on the hook. Then we're going to go into the next double crochet. The top of that next one, you're going to have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and go through all 3. So as you can see, the hole is getting smaller. And we wanted to do that so that we can close in the top of the hat. So we're going to yarn over and go through and do 2 regular double crochets. This might be a little bit of a longer video, but I think that should be the last. So we did 2 regular double crochets, and then we're going to do that decrease again. So go through, yarn over, and come through 2. Do like you're doing a regular double crochet, but instead of finishing it, you're going to yarn over and then go into that next stitch, 2 together. And then you got 3 loops, and you're going to go through all 3. So if anybody wants to, comment below what y'all had for Thanksgiving. I don't remember if I said that because this is a retake on the video. Just let me know what y'all had for Thanksgiving. Did y'all stay home? Did y'all go visit family? Did y'all leave town? Just let me know what y'all did. I mean, I'm interested in your life too. So we're doing that decrease. So we're just doing 2 regular double crochets. 1, 2. And then we're going to do that decrease. Yarn over, come through, yarn over, come through 2, yarn over, go into that next stitch, yarn over, and you got 3 on the loop. 3 loops on the hook, go through all 3. Sorry. So, and we're going to do 2 regulars. My granddaughter ended up having another ear infection, so we had to bring her back to the doctor. So I think she's feeling a little better. She didn't sleep real great last night, my daughter said, so. But she's taking her nap now, so I figured I'd get my video in while she's taking her nap. It's a little quiet in the house. Grandson's back in school. And granddaughter taking a nap. So this is the quiet time of the morning. So that was 2 regular. And then we're going to do 2 together. 1, 2. All right, so that's the end of that row. So we're going to slip stitch again and join it together. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to chain our 2 first. Then we're going to do 1 regular double crochet in that first stitch. And then we're going to do a decrease, 2 together decrease. So 1, and then we're going to go into that next one and decrease. Okay. And then 1 regular double crochet. So instead of doing it every 2, we're doing it every other. So go in and do that decrease. And then we're going to do 1 regular double crochet. And then a 2 together decrease, yarn over, go through 2, and it's the same decrease. You know, you do the same thing every time you do a decrease stitch. And then in, do a regular double crochet, and then a decrease double crochet through 2, yarn over, go into the next stitch, through all 3. And if you look up here, the hole is getting smaller and smaller. So that was a decrease. So we're going to do a regular double crochet, and then we're going to do a decrease, 2 together, and then all 3 loops, through all 3 loops. So we're going to do a regular double crochet, and then you're going to do, a 2 together decrease. And I know that you got more stitches than me because you're doing a regular size hat if you're doing this along with me. But we're going to go ahead and slip stitch this together. Then we're going to do our chain 2. And then we're just going to do a decrease in every stitch. So yarn over, go through 2, then yarn over and go into the next stitch. Just do a decrease at every stitch now. No regular double crochets, just a decrease on a decrease of 2 together, 2 stitches together. And then once you get to where you just really have a small hole, which we should be there in a minute, because like I said, this is just a smaller version of the hat, because I don't plan on keeping this. So remember, we're doing a decrease, 2 together in every stitch around. And look, my hole's just really, really small now. I'm hoping that I can finish this up real quick so the video is not too long. I know, sometimes tutorials can be longer. So you're just going to keep doing this until you just can't do it anymore. So I might be able to do 1 more decrease stitch, because you got to watch that you don't catch the other side of your hat while you're doing your stitches. So, all right. So I think that's the finish of that. So then what you could do is you would slip stitch, get you a long piece, and then you'd cut it, and then you would just take your yarn needle. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Make sure you know. So take your yarn needle. You're going to cut your yarn. I don't want to cut it because I don't want to waste this. Won't fit nobody. So you would cut your yarn, and then you would just sew this in till you close in the hole. You know, just sew it around. That's why you want to make sure it's long enough so that when you're sewing it in, you just, you know, sorry. Tongue not working this morning. Sew it in. Sew it in till you close in that little hole. So there's just a little bitty hole left. And then close it in. And then you would turn it right side out. And that would be your little hat. So I'm hoping I did a good job of just explaining this tutorial on this hat. And like I said, if you chose to do like front post double crochets in your next row, you could make a couple of more rows with the ridges. But I liked it with the 3. I think it came out really cute. Now if I could just get my granddaughter to keep it on her head, or if it got cold enough for her to wear it, you know, because put it on her head and the first thing she does is reach up and pull it off. You know, 10 months old. So yeah, so that's kind of how that worked out. I'm hoping that you enjoyed the tutorial. I'm hoping I explained it well enough for you to understand. I'm new at doing these, so I hope you understood it all. If you have any questions, post them down below, and I'll try and answer them in any of the videos. Any videos you have questions. So yeah, that's how I made the hat. I thought it came out pretty cute. It is, like I said, it fits my 9-month-old, 10-month-old, well now she's 11 months old, sorry. 11-month-old granddaughter. It probably won't fit her long, but we also live in Louisiana, so winter's not that cold. But yeah, and I'm calling it the ridge hat because it's got these ridges on it, and that's what it reminded me of, so that's what I'm calling it. Yeah. So if you're interested and if you have any questions, just follow me along in the videos, in the tutorial. And if you have any questions, just post them down below and I will try and get your questions answered as soon as I as soon as I have time, or as soon as I see the questions come through. And you can make it any size. Just, you know, measure the head that you want it to fit and put it, make enough on the brim to make it wide enough. And then you'll just go up and do this, and then once you get up to there, you start doing your decreases. So just, if you have any questions, let me know. I will answer them. And yeah, I hope y'all had a great one. I hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving. I hope y'all had a great week. And yeah, let me know what y'all planning for Christmas too while you're at it. Yes, y'all have a great one. Bye.